Hey everyone, Pierso86 here. Thank you for joining me as we get ready to play the Stanley Parable. This is an indie game that I found on Steam for about 17 bucks, and it's been a while since I played an indie game. And indie games I find just have a certain charm to them. You know, some of them are okay, whatever, but some of them are unforgettable experiences. So, unlike some of my other projects that I have going on my page, I've never played this game, so this is going to be a blind playthrough. Apparently this game is pretty big on making decisions and choosing whether to follow the instructions of the game's narrator, if I read it correctly. So, yeah, let's jump in. Oh, while we're on this loading screen, I got an achievement for literally just turning the game on. It gives you an achievement, and the description for the achievement is literally, this is an achievement. So, got that going for me.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hi, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
To each their own, I guess.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Huh. No orders. I have no purpose. I wonder if the chair spins. Does it? Whoa! What did I do? Is this an appropriate time to shit my pants? How do I get out of here? Come on, man. This isn't funny. Guys. Guys. Don't make me climb through the friggin' ceiling again to get out. I'm not really sure what happened there. Had to click begin game again, and I think it's left click to open doors.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Holy shit, this is the scariest
No
day
matter
of my
how
life.
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Man. This is like the least cluttered office I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. Oh man, look at that. Where the fuck are we? Purgatory? Can't even see out the fucking windows. Where is everybody? Oh. What's this? Oh, did I just fuck with someone's computer? Let's see, what's this? Somebody's email? Nope. Don't know what I'm doing.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
But it made Stanley feel questionably good about himself. Like he knew shit he wasn't supposed to know. Did you know Billy in finance is banging Sally in administration? Damn. The things you learn when you snoop on someone's computer. Oh, come on. Can I not get in anywhere?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Come on, Stanley. Be a rebel for the first time in your life. I'm going this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Man, look at that office. Oh yeah, let's go to the break room. Maybe. Wait, no. I don't have to listen to the narrator. I do what I want.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
This, well, the color in this room's definitely nicer. It's not as depressing as the other rooms we were in.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Bitch, I do what I want.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Ouch. These are the kind of voices Stanley's hearing, man. This guy's got to have some serious anxiety issues.
But at
Holy.
last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
No way, man. I'm having way too much fun exploring this office building. This is kind of amusing, actually. Caution, do not lie.
Stanley was so
You're
bad
lying
at following
right now.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Oh, this is funny. I like this. Stanley. Stanley, you're going the wrong way. What are you doing, Stanley? Stanley. Your gym teacher was right about you all along.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Oh no.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Oh man.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her? That means nothing to me without context. I wonder if I could actually, like, walk off this platform and, like, die. I don't want to try it.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
What the hell are you talking about? Give me some context, man. Jeez. Well, I think it's safe to say Stanley may be off his meds. Can't drive around on the forklift, eh? That'd be fun. We have a board meeting to go to. Where are you? Oh, sorry, man. I just had to drive that forklift. I know I don't have an operator's license. Whoa.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay. Hello? Hello? God?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What the fuck?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Wow, this is kind of disturbing a little bit. I think we need to find a new narrator.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427. Press 2 on your keyboard. I'm gonna press 3. What? No? Oh, I have to press 2. This is the part where I have to listen. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Jeez. Please press T. I'm gonna press G. E. R. Y. U. 2? Oh, fine.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
No, it wasn't.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
Well, when
One
you put
might
it
even
that
feel
way.
sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I don't want to push your stupid buttons. Maybe if I just don't press a button at all, like instead of trying to press a different button, I just don't press a button. Let's fight the system here. Do I have to press the J button? Like if I just wait it out? Fine.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
That's sad. I can relate a little bit. I mean, when I was in elementary school and high school, that was pretty much summed up me sitting in class, doodling on my notes, thinking of more exciting shit, daydreaming. They really discouraged daydreaming when I was a kid too.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Stanley, if you've ever wanted to jerk off in the middle of the office, now's your chance. Please press 8 to spend time with the boys. Against my better judgment.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Your mind's been blown. Prepare dinner. Mac and cheese?
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh wow, this is getting depressing.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Man, how many of these buttons do I gotta push?
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press E to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Bite me.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
This guy's gonna wake up and just realize he's like in a psych ward or something.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again.
Please die.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
The fuck? Now we're back in the office? Full disclosure, I have no idea what the
All
hell
of
is
his
going on.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Did I just finish the game? Like, was that the end of the game? Did it just restart? Wow, I'm confused. So I guess this time we'll...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess this time we'll... Let's take the door on the right again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
We'll take this, we'll go back
Wow.
here.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright, let's take this door
And
this
so he
time.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh. There just had to be a big red button. Yes. Let's see what's in the basement of this joint.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Hell yeah.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Go where I want, man. Stanley's thinking, I've never been down here before. I like to explore.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
You shithead.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Even the narrator doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Let's see.
We're screwed.
Right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, okay. See, like a vehicle? Pretty dark down here. Whoa.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense,
What?
we'll
No.
just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far
No.
off track, hmm?
No.
Okay, from the top.
No, I disagree. No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wow, this is some bullshit here.
When Stanley...
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on.
I didn't do shit all, man.
I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Now you're talking. Alright, so... which way do we want to go? This is weird. This is actually, like, kind of... like, it's interesting, but it's also kind of uncomfortable, you know? You know what I mean? It's... little... I mean, I've never played... I'd never heard of this game until this morning when I looked it up, so I have no idea what to expect at all. We're just...
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just...
No.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay,
No. Damn it!
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Getting really sick of your shit, narrator. Getting real sick of your shit. Oh, man. Like, what do I... Am I destined to just wander these halls for all of existence? Maybe that's the point. Maybe...
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
If you make me start over again... What did I just do? Oh, there we go. Someone spilled their coffee. What does it say? I hate Mondays. Ha! Go play on people's computers again. Where? Can't really open any of these doors, it seems.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story.
What the...
Here it comes.
We're going in a
Wait,
circle.
never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
This reminds me of... Anybody who's watching, did you ever have, like, dreams? Or, like, dreams or nightmares, depending how you look at it. Where you dream, I don't know, you're walking through a hallway, or you're running up a flight of stairs, or maybe you're falling or something, and it's just never ending. It's just like this feedback loop of nonsense. That's what this kind of reminds me of. Like, when I was a kid, I had this dream where I'd, like, fall, and then I'd be, like, running up, like, this big staircase, like, forever until I woke up. It was just weird. It was nonsense. This is what that reminds me of. Like, just one really weird dream that means nothing, but you can't get it out of your head.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
I don't
think
know.
so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Why are you asking me? I don't know.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
You son of a...
You win!
What?
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place
You're
is.
getting weirded
I don't
out.
care what might happen this time. I have
No! I will jump out the...
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
The Stanley...
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
What the fuck? Oh my gosh, that's incredible. You are too fucking stupid and inept to do this by yourself. Follow the fucking line. Okay, this is pretty easy so far. Pretty easy. So, oh, what's over here? Oh, boxes. Boxes. Okay. Can't get in there. Can you open any of these doors? I want to know what's in there.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Yeah.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
I don't know, man. My head's
Simply
starting
by
to
the act
hurt.
of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
No.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my
Move it straight back
experience of
around.
your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music.
I'm thinking that Stanley. This is just my guess. Fucking holy shit! What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? Oh, damn it. You're not even trying anymore. Oh, come on. This is some bullshit. That music's really loud. Can you imagine being at work and having this stuck in your head like all day? Or worse yet, trying to sleep at night. Or study for an exam.
Cut the music, and go back and look at that fern.
Fuck you. I'm not listening to you.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
So as I was saying before, my theory, just based on what I've seen, I could be wrong. If I am wrong and I haven't finished the game, don't spoil it for me in the comments. I mean, feel free to comment, but don't spoil it, please, because I haven't played this one before. I feel like Stanley must be... This must be the narrator's story, and Stanley must be, like, a made-up character made by the narrator. I mean, they've kind of implied that, I think, with the narrator saying that it was his story. I don't know. I'm just enjoying the experience here. This is super weird. Like I said, indie games they've got their charm, their weird charm. Oh, look where we are. We're back in the Netflix room.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have
No.
done this to us? And after we trusted you,
No.
after everything we've been through...
No.
Oh, I can't take
No.
this anymore. To hell with it.
No.
Read
Seppuku!
it.
Is this work or hell, man? Like, what the fuck is happening? Okay, I think that's gonna be it for episode 1. I feel like I know about the same about this game as I did when I first installed it. So, yeah, we're going to jump in for episode 2 later, and we can continue to be perplexed, confused, and frustrated together. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll try to have episode 2 up here as soon as possible. Take her easy, everybody. Pierso86 signing out.